Hello everyone, welcome back in part 5 of how to create a responsive e-commerce website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In our previous part, we have created this beautiful About Us page using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Also, we have made this page responsive for different screen size devices using CSS Media queries. And now in this part, we will be creating our Contact Us page for our e-commerce website. And inside this contact us page, we are going to create some contact details and a Google map. Then we will create a contact us form and a member list. And after creating all of this, we are going to make this page responsive for different screen size devices using CSS Media queries. Now, before we get started, if you guys are new in my channel and if you guys are enjoying this course, then please subscribe, like this video and press the bell icon for the future videos. Also, if you guys didn't watch our previous parts, links will be given in the description. Please guys, check out those parts also. That's it guys, let's get started. For creating our contact us page, first we have to create a new HTML file for creating our contact us page. So for creating a new file, just go to our folder and then click on this new file. Then we have to add a file name. So this is our contact us page. So that's why the file name will be contact.html. That's it. After creating our contact.html, just go to our about.html and from here I will copy all the code and then paste it in our contact us page. Now close our about and go to the top. First we are going to collapse all the section. Now in our contact us page, we are going to need our header, our page header. And here you can see that we have a about head, about section and feature section. Now I don't need these three sections. So just simply delete this section. That's it. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that right now we are in our about.html file. Now we have to enter in our contact.html file. So I will simply change the URL and it will be contact.html. Now type enter. And guys, the URL is now changed and it is now contact.html. And it means we are now in our contact.html file. And in our navbar here you can see that our about link is highlighted, but our contact link should be highlighted. So that's why first we have to fix this one. Let's go to our code and open our header. And in our about.html, here you can see that we have a class active. Now I will simply remove this active class from here and then add it in our contact.html file. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that our contact link is now highlighted. And it indicates that we are now in our contact.html file. So after fixing our navbar, now we have to fix this heading. If I go to my website, here you can see that we have different heading and different text. So for changing the heading, let's go to our code, close our header and open our page header. And then in our heading, we have to paste our heading and the text will be this one. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that our heading and our text is now changed. Okay guys, our page header is also done. Now after creating our page header, we have to create these details and our Google map. And here you can see that we have two different sections. In the left side we have our details and in our right section we have our Google map. So we have to create two different sections for these two different components of our website. So that's why let's go to our code, close our page header and then create a new section. Then we have to add an ID. And the ID name will be contact details. That's it. After this one, I will add a class name also. And the class name will be section P1. That's it. And inside this section, we have to create two different div tag. One div tag will be containing these details. And another div tag will be containing this Google map. So first, let's create this one. Let's create a div tag. And then we have to add a class name. And the class name will be details. That's it. So first we are going to create a span tag, and inside our span tag we have to add this text and then create a s2 tag, and inside our s2 tag our text will be this one. Then we have to create a s3 and our text will be this one. So after create our h3 in our website, here you can see that we have some details. Before our details, we have some icons. So after creating our icons, then we can add our details. And I want to keep these details inside a different div tag. So that's why let's go to our code and then create another div tag. And inside this div tag, I will create a list tag. And inside this list tag, I will create an icon tag. And for adding our icon, we have to add a class name. So first I'm going to add a map icon. So the map icon class name will be FAL-FA-map. That's it. Then we are going to create a paragraph tag and our text will be this one. So guys, here you can see that we have created our first list tag. Now we have to create 3 more. So that's why just copy this list tag and then paste it 3 more times. And guys, here you can see that we have now our all the details. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our icon and our details. Now we have to change the icon name and the details. So for doing this, let's go to our code. That's it. Now we have changed our icon and our text. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have now different icons and different text. Now after creating our details, now we have to add a Google map in our website. So for adding our Google map, let's go to our code, and underneath of our this div tag, we have to create another div tag, and then we have to add a class name, and the class name will be map. And for adding a map inside our website, let's go to our Chrome, create a new tab, and search for Google Map. Now open the first link. And now search for a specific location, which one you want to add in your website. And in my case, I will search for Oxford University. Now for embedding this map in our website, here you will find a share button. Now click on this share button. And here you can see that we have an option for embed a map. Now click on this button. And here you can see that we have an iframe. And then we have a copy HTML button. Now click on this copy HTML and then go to our code and then paste it here. That's it guys, we have just added Google Map inside our website. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our Google Map. Okay, now we have to style our this section. Our this text section and our this map is now in one column, but I want them to be in one row. So for aligning them in one row, just copy this contact details and then go to our style sheet, and here we have a contact page comment. Now underneath of this comment, just paste the ID, and for aligning the components in one row, we have to use display flex, align items center, then justify content, a space between. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our this text and our this map is now in one row. Now we have to add some custom width for our this section. So that's why just copy this ID and then paste it here. Then if I go to my HTML, here you can see that we have a details class name. Copy this class name and then paste it here. Then I will add a width of 40%. That's it. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that our text is now taking 40% of width. Now we have to style our this text. So that's why just copy these details and the ID and then paste it here. First we are going to target our this span tag. So that's why call our span, and then I will add a font size of 12 pixel. Then target our h2. Let's add a font size of 26 pixel. Then I will add a line height of 35 pixel. Then I will add a padding. And the padding from top and bottom will be 20 pixel, from left and right it will be 0. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our heading. After this one, let's style our this text. So that's why copy this ID and then a styling and then paste it here. This time target our h3 and our font size will be 16 pixel, and I don't want any line height and padding, and instead of them I will add a padding bottom of 15 pixel. Now save and go to our website, And here you can see that we have our S3. So after this one, now we have to style our these details. Here you can see that this icon and our this text is now in one column, but we have to align them in one row, and then we will remove these bullet points also. So that's why just copy this text and then paste it here. Then target our list tag. First I will remove the bullet points, so that's why list style will be none. And for aligning them in one row, we have to use display flex. And then I will add some padding. And the padding from top and bottom will be 10 pixel. From left and right, it will be 0. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that our icon and our text is now in one row. Now let's go to our code. Copy this text, then paste it here. Then target our icon. And here I will add a font size of 14 pixel. Then I will add a padding right of 22 pixel. Then target our paragraph, and I don't want any margin from anywhere, so that's why margin will be 0. Then font size will be 14 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our icon and our this text is now in one row. So guys, after our this details section, now we have to style our this map section, and we will add some custom width and height for our this map. So that's why just copy this ID and then paste it here. And if I go to my HTML, here you can see that we have a map class. So copy this class and then paste it here. Then I will add a width of 55%. Then I will add a height of 400 pixel. And after this one, just copy this ID and class and then paste it here. And this time let's target our iframe. So copy this iframe and then paste it here. And inside our iframe, our width will be 100% and our height will be also 100%. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that we have our map, and this map is now taking perfect width and height. Okay guys, after creating our details and our this map, now it is time to create our contact us form. So for creating our this form, let's go to our code. Let's go to our HTML, and from here just collapse our this section and then create a new section. Then we have to add an ID, and the ID will be form details. That's it. And inside this section we are going to create two different sections. One section will be holding our this form and another section will be for our member list. So that's why let's go to our code. First we are going to create a form and the action will be empty. Then we are going to create a span tag for our this text. Then create a s2 tag for our heading. Then we are going to create our this input field so that we can type our information. So first we are going to create our input field and the type will be text. Then we have to add a placeholder and it will be your name. Now copy this input and then paste it 2 more times, and this one will be email and this one will be subject. And after this one we have to add a text area so that we can type our message, and here we have to add a placeholder and the placeholder will be your message. And then at the last we have to create a button and the button will be submit. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our form. Now let's style our this form first. So for doing this, let's go to our code, and from here copy our form details and then paste it here. Now let's target our form. Now I will add a width of 65%. And if I go to my website, here you can see that our all the input section is now in one row, but I want them to be aligned in one column. So that's why display will be flex, then flex direction will be column, then align items will be flex start. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that all the input fields is now in one column. Okay, so now we have to style our this span tag first. So for this one, just copy this form details and form and go to the top. And here you can see that we have already added a styling for our span tag. So I will just add a comma and then paste it here and then target our span tag. Now save and go to our website, and now here you can see that our this span tag is also taking the same styling like we have given for our this span tag. And now similarly I will add a s2 also. Just add a comma and then paste the id and form, then target our s2. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that this heading is also now taking the same styling as our this heading. Perfect. Now we have to style our this input section. So for doing this, just paste the id and form and then target our input. First I want them to be take 100% of width. Then I will add some padding, and padding from top and bottom will be 12 pixel, from left and right will be 15 pixel. Then I don't want any outline, so outline will be none, and I will add some margin bottom 20 pixel. Then I will add a border, and the border from everywhere it will be 1 pixel solid, and the color will be this one. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our input section. Now I want our this message box to be taking the same styling as our input, so that's why just copy this form and form details, add a comma, then paste it here, then target our text area. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our text area is also taking the same styling as our input. Okay, so after our this one we have to style our this button. Here you can see that our button is looking like this one, and we have already added a class name, a global class name for our button. So I will simply add that global class name, so the class name will be normal. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our button styling is now changed. Now we have to add some background color, so that's why go to our style and then paste it here. Then we have to target our button, and now I will add some background color, and the color will be this one. Then I will add some text color, and the color will be white. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our button. Okay, so after creating our this form, now we have to create our this member details. So for creating this one, let's go to our contact.html file, and underneath of our form let's create a div tag, and the class name of this div tag will be people. And inside this people div tag, first we have to create our first member details. So for creating the first one, let's create a div tag, and first we are going to add our image. And I have an image folder, and inside this image folder I have a people folder. Then we are going to take the first image. Then I will take a paragraph, and inside this paragraph I am going to take a span tag, and inside this span tag we are going to add our this name. Then we are going to add our this designation. Then I am going to add a break tag, and after our break tag I am going to add our this phone. Then add another break tag, and then I am going to add our this email section. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our image, our name, designation, phone and email. Now I will simply copy this div tag and then paste it 2 more times, and from here I am going to change the image and the details. And guys, here you can see that I have added different image and a different text for our this div tag. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have now different images and a different text for all of these members. So after this one, now we have to style this image and our this text. So that's why just copy these people and then go to our style sheet, then paste it here. But before we have to add our this id form details, and then I am going to target our div tag, and then I will add some padding bottom of 25 pixel, and then let's target our image. So copy this text and then paste it here, and then add our image. So I will add a width of 65 pixel, then I will add a height of 65 pixel, then object fit will be cover, then margin right will be 15 pixel. Now save and go to our website, And here you can see that we have our image and our this text. Now I'm going to style our this text, so that's why just copy this div people and id and then paste it here. Then target our paragraph. First I will add margin 0, then I will add a font size of 13 pixel, then line height will be 25 pixel. And after this one we are going to target our span, so copy and then paste, then target our span, and here I will use display block, then I will add a font size of 16 pixel, then I will add a font weight of 600, then I will add a different color for our this text and it will be black. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our image, our name and our details. Okay, now here you can see that this image and our this text is now in one column, but I want them to be in one row like this one. So for doing this, let's go to our code, and in our div here you can see that we have to use display flex align items flex start. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our image and our this details is now in one row. So after this one, our contact form and our this member details should be in one row, but they are now in one column, so we have to fix this one also. So that's why let's go to our code, and here you can see that we have our form and then we have our form details. So I will simply copy this form details and then paste it here. And for aligning our form and our member details in one row, we have to use display flex, then justify content will be a space between, then I will add a margin from everywhere and it will be 30 pixel, then I will add some padding from everywhere and it will be 80 pixel, then I will add a border from everywhere and it will be 1 pixel solid and the color will be this one. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our this form and our this member details is now in one row, and then we have also added a border, padding and our margin. Okay guys, here you can see that now we have successfully created our contact us page using HTML and CSS. Now we have to make this page responsive for different screen size devices using CSS Media queries. Now let's inspect the website. And guys, here you can see that we are now in our medium screen device, and in our medium screen device our page header is looking good, our this details section is looking good, but our this form and our this member list is not looking that well, so we have to fix this one. Here you can see that our this form is taking actually extra spacing in our medium screen device, so I will simply decrease the spacing. So that's why just select the spacing, and here you can see that we have a padding of 80 pixel. So I will simply decrease the padding from everywhere, so that's why just copy the rule and then go to our style sheet, then go to our medium screen device, and here you can see that our medium screen device breakpoint is 799. So I will simply go inside our this medium screen device breakpoint and then add a comment, and it will be contact page and then comment it. Then I will paste the rule and I will simply remove everything from here, and the padding will be 40 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that now our this section is looking much better. Okay, so after this one, if I select our contact form, here you can see that it is taking 65% of width. Now I will simply decrease its width also, so that's why copy the rule and then go to our medium screen device and then paste it here, and the width will be 50%, and from here I will simply delete everything. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our this form is now taking 50% of width. And guys, here you can see that our this section is looking good in our medium screen device. So after our medium screen device, let's go to our small screen device, and in our small screen device our map and our this details is still in one row, but I want them to be in one column in our small screen device. So that's why just select the section, and here you can see that they are now in one row. So I will simply copy the rule from here. And here we have got our small screen device breakpoints. So I will simply go inside this breakpoint. But first we have to add a comment, and it will be contact page. And then paste the rule here. So after our display flex, I will use flex direction column. And I will simply remove everything from here. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that they are now in one column. Okay, so after this one, now I want this section to take the full screen in our small screen device. So that's why select this section. And here you can see that they are taking only 40% of our screen. So that's why I will simply copy the rule and then paste it here. And I will increase the width and it will be 100%. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that this is now taking 100% of width. So after this one, now I want to add some margin bottom from our this div tag. So that's why just add some margin bottom of 30 pixel. Now save and go to our website. Yeah, it is now looking much better. And now we have to do the same for our this map also. Select the map, and if I go to the top, now simply click on our this map, and if I scroll down, here you can see that we have a width of 55%. Now I will simply copy the rule from here and then paste it here. And I will increase the width and it will be 100%. And I will remove the height. Now save and go to our website. And here you can see that our map is now taking 100% of width. Okay. So after this one, here you can see that we have our section. And this contact form section is not looking good. So we have to fix this one. So first I am going to fix the spacing. So that's why select this section, and from here copy all of this rule, go to our code and then paste it here. And from here I will remove the display and justify content. Margin from everywhere it will be 10 pixel, and padding from top and bottom it will be 30 pixel, from left and right it will be 10 pixel. Then I will use another property which is flex wrap, then wrap. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our contact us form and our this details is now in one column. Now I want our this form to take the full screen in our small screen device. So that's why select our form, and here you can see that we have a width of 50%. Now I will simply copy the rule and then paste it here, and the width will be 100%. Also I will add some margin bottom, and it will be 30 pixel. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our contact us form, and our contact us form is looking much better in our small screen device. That's it guys. Here you can see that we have successfully created a contact us page for an e-commerce website, and this contact us page is responsive for our small screen device, for our medium screen device, also for our large screen device. So that's it guys, we just have learned how to create a contact us page using HTML and CSS. And in our next part we are going to create this beautiful cart page, and after creating this cart page we are going to make this responsive for our medium screen device and our small screen device. And I hope you guys are enjoying this course, and if you guys really do, then please subscribe, like this video and press the bell icon for the future videos. And if you guys have any question about this video, please let me know in my comment section. And very important, if you guys didn't watch our previous parts, please guys check out our previous parts also. All the parts link will be given in the description. That's it for today. Let's see you in our next part.